Hey everybody, get into the video here. I want to do the usual dab on through the video because his teacher, Mr. Scudoto, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, so I am doing this I asked Mr. Scudoto here a few questions. So, I don't know anybody on this channel, nobody that watches me probably cares about football at all. But I just wanted to tell you just real quick. I completely predicted on my channel earlier that the Packers were gonna get crushed. Yeah, wine face.
Yeah, cry face.
Anyway, so I have a few questions to ask. I would sit down, really shaky. Not really. Anyway, but I have a few questions that I would ask. So what was the overall reaction after the third quarter of the Packers and Falcons game? Huh?
Sadness.
Sadness.
Just a lot of sadness.
A lot of
Not being able to stop Julio Jones was really
Not
sad.
being able to stop Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Julio Jones lit the Packers defense up.
It's hard to give up 40 points and win a game.
Yeah.
Even with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I mean, that was like, I did not watch that game, but I did keep track on the score in that game. It was like I was not surprised that the Packers were getting handled. No offense, but
none taken.
It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Anyway, and that was another question I was gonna ask, but I think you already answered it.
Who's the greatest quarterback in the NFL? Aaron Rodgers?
No, that was not the.
Oh, okay.
That was not the question. Actually, I would go with my boy Tom Brady. But anyway, well, he's not really my boy Tom Brady, but
I thought your boy was Chandler Catanzaro.
No, worst field goal kicker in the NFL. So. All right, with that question, a few questions. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl that the Packers are not in?
Just had to tell me that.
Yeah.
Patriots big time.
Patriots
are
big time.
Win by
big
22
time.
Points. You heard it
big
here.
time.
Patriots by 22.
Yeah. The same way they blew out the Steelers.
Yeah.
They stole the Steelers.
Yeah, I think that they're too experienced. The Falcons don't have enough experience. So.
Yeah. And I actually, this is a lot shorter the video than I thought it was going to be. All right, I have one last question.
Okay.
So, there's two number 11s, two guys that wear number 11, and they do really well on the receiving. So, out of what number 11, you probably can think of you know the two number 11s, right? So, who tore apart the defense more in the playoffs against the Packers, Fitzgerald or Jones?
Ooh, so I think Jones tore them up more, but I think Larry Fitzgerald tore them up when it mattered the most. Because the Falcons, he tore them up. Julio Jones tore them up, and it really didn't matter because they were up by so much. But Fitzgerald, in overtime against the Packers, when I was there, that was hard. So I think Larry Fitzgerald, 2 touchdowns, I think.
You were at Phoenix Stadium, huh?
I was there. Yes, I was.
I would have loved to be at Phoenix Stadium at that time.
It was sad.
Yeah.
Another crushing, heartbreaking playoff loss for the Packers.
The fumble recovery in the end zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not gonna say. Probably shouldn't mention this. So I'm pretty sure you probably also not answer this question. That the quarterbacks probably did not do much work other than the receivers at that moment in time. Or maybe the quarterbacks did throwing the ball, of course, right? And I don't even want to ask this question of that Warner, because Warner is better than Matt Ryan all the way. So I'm not even gonna ask that question either.
Probably.
So yeah, glad to have your time here.
Thank you for having me on your channel. Let's talk about the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers, and he didn't look very good in that game. I just saw the highlights. He looked terrible.
I don't know about terrible. Not his best game.
Definitely not his best.
287 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'll still take that.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Another last interesting question. Very last interesting question. Did you watch the AFC West Championship? AFC East Championship?
Not a lot of it. No.
You didn't watch a lot of it. I watched a few of it. I watched a little bit live. Okay, so do you think that Brady performed better than Rodgers and than Matt Ryan? Both of them, like,
in
combined.
The AFC Championship game?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I watched a little bit of the AFC Championship game, and I think it was interesting. One, the Steelers, I thought they were going to have a lot closer to the game, and the Steelers didn't seem to come out to play.
Right. Well, did you see someone pulled the fire alarm at their hotel the night before?
I know, but I did see I did notice that the Steelers said that they did not. The coach, in fact, said that they did not come out to play, and that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to play really hard, but the Patriots played harder, and I think the Patriots did a little bit of like things in the playbook that, like the one flea flicker.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice talking with you.
Nice having me. Right?
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, I did not come over here to finish my work. I actually do not have my laptop with me.
Oh, so.
I forgot to bring it, which is awkward because I never forget to bring that. That is like the first time.
All right. Well,
anyway.
Thanks for having me.
Anything you want to say? Any final comments?
Brett Favre is the greatest quarterback of all time. End of story. No arguments.
Brett Favre. No arguments. Not.
Right there. Number 4.
Not even.
Brett
Peyton
Favre.
Manning.
Brett Favre's better.
No.
Greatest quarterback.
No.
Loved the game more. Had more fun.
Not even John Elway.
Not even John Elway. John Elway's a schmuck. He should have played baseball. Should have stuck to baseball.
Should have stuck to baseball.
Yeah.
You want to be fully % sure about it? And not even though I don't want to say this, but I have to. Not even Roethlisberger or.
Nope. Nah.
Brett Favre was really good.
Yeah. The
Brett
best.
Favre was really good. You know, he played for the Vikings too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if your one team doesn't want you, who do you go to? You go to their biggest rival. So yeah.
Makes sense. All right. So yeah, that was the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I think it was really interesting, right? What we did here. Even though there is definitely a lot of really, really interesting quarterbacks out there, and talking football is great. Yeah. And that was the video, and I'll be sure to dab out of the video and leave the room very awkwardly. Oh, you want to do that one more time? Yeah! I'll also make sure to turn in my English homework. Yeah. See ya. Bye-bye.